Hi everyone, welcome to Gailified. This is Abigail, and you're welcome to my series where I talk about things that people are actually thinking about but perhaps not talking about. And today we're going to talk about why adulthood feels like a scam and what we can do about it. Let's get right into the video. So I've been thinking about my own life and looking back at my childhood and the kind of experiences that I had. I had a really good childhood overall, I would say. I mean, not all experiences were good ones. Like a lot of people, you had good experiences, you had negative experiences. I have a number of siblings and we were all raised with love by our parents. Now we're all, well, apart from one of us, adults, we're trying to navigate our lives. I think adulthood can be hard, and depending on your own personal circumstances, it can feel like a scam. Now, I think there's two different divides to this. There are people that absolutely hate their childhood, so much so that they enjoy and they revel in the fact that they are adults now and they've got autonomy. They can make their own decisions. They're in charge of the direction of their lives. Basically, they don't have anybody to make rules for them. And there are those that are quite the opposite, who absolutely hate adulthood and they wish they could go back. Basically, even if they could go back into their mother's womb, they would, because life's hard, things are not going the way they expected it to go, or they were dreaming of things that did not actually happen and life's taking them in a different direction, or perhaps they just don't want to be in that position where they have that responsibility to direct their lives. It's easier perhaps for them if someone else tells them what to do and how to run their lives. I would say I'm a bit of both. There are days that I definitely wish I was a child again, and there are days that I completely am grateful that I'm an adult and I can make my decisions. And it depends on how my day is going, basically. For people that really detest or hate their childhood, it can be hard, and a lot of childhood traumas do spill into your adult life. So even though you might be highly productive and you might be enjoying your adult life, the fact that you encountered some kind of childhood difficulty and trauma can impact the decisions that you make and how you actually show up in life, at work, in your relationships. So I would say, even though it's good that you are taking the reins of your life and setting the direction, enjoying the autonomy, enjoying the responsibility that adulthood brings to you, it'll be good to look back on your childhood and peel back the layers of things that have really impacted you, especially in a traumatic way that can impact your life as an adult. Now, for those of us who absolutely want to go back to our childhood days, the issue here is things might not be going the way you like it. And it's difficult, life's difficult as an adult. You have to basically fend for yourself. You can't depend on your parents or your guardian, whoever was supporting you, completely any longer, because you're expected to go out there, find a job, make something for yourself. So the direction here is to acknowledge the blessing of adulthood, how beneficial it is to actually have a lot of control over the things that happen in your life. Your life is your life, like you are in charge of your life. Even if someone makes decisions for you and something bad happens as a result, you'll be the one that faces it, or you'll be the one that goes through it. So it's a very, very wonderful thing that we get to choose what we want to happen. We get to decide how our day goes. Now, things might not go as you plan it, but that does not mean you have to relegate that decision-making process to someone or wish someone else would direct your life for you. Because like I said, however your life ends up, it depends largely on you. It'll be good to sit down and ask yourself, why do I hate being an adult? Why do I hate being in control of my life? Why do I hate having to make decisions? Luckily, there are solutions out there that can help you with each and every one of these issues. There's so many self-help books, videos on YouTube that you can get involved with. And the thing is, you might see yourself as an adult now, but how are you going to see yourself in the next 10 years? I'm going to look back and think about how young I was now and how much I could have made a difference in my life if I had taken the reins of my life and made a decision. So you are younger today than you will be in the next 5-10 years, even tomorrow. There's still a lot of hope for you to change the direction of your life if you take the right steps. That this discomfort of actually getting the work done, it's nothing compared to the discomfort that you're going to feel a few years' time if you've actually not done anything to change your situation. We are adults. There's no going back. We're not going to get younger. We're only going to get older. So the earlier you get stuck in and take the reins of your life, the better the outcomes it's going to have for your future, especially if you want to have kids. If you're not able to manage your own life, how are you going to manage the lives of other people who depend on you? So adulting can be confusing, can be hard, lots of responsibilities and also lots of freedom and choices. But it is good. It's good to take the memories. It's good to take the wonderful experiences. We can think back on these and take good stuff from it. This is Gailify here. Thank you for staying up until this point. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free to subscribe, but it really helps this channel to grow. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like it, share it to somebody that you think needs to hear this. Let's encourage each other. I'll see you in my next video.